TO92.
So they just gonna leave my shit at the door like this? UPS, man, y'all gotta do better than this, brother. What's going on, world? I'm DJ Swavor, and this is another episode of Ottoman Box Openings. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at a dope sneaker that came out like 2 weeks ago. Even though there's like a million reviews on YouTube of this sneaker, I don't care. This is a sneaker that I've wanted basically since I first saw the pictures of it. It's here on this Ottoman, so we might as well go ahead and take a look at it in this video. But before we get to this dope sneaker, I got one pet peeve that I absolutely must get off my chest about this sneaker game. Now, before we get to this rant, I gotta give y'all a disclaimer. I live in Texas, and it's the month of September. What does that mean? Everybody is sick, including me. It never fails, man. Like around September, I'm due to get sick. My allergies are kicking my butt right now, and I feel like I have 2 pencils stuffed up my nose right now. I can't taste anything, I can't smell anything, and I'm pretty sure right now I kind of sound like Steve Urkel. But that doesn't mean exit out this video. Just bear with me for a little bit. Now, to the subject at hand. I am begging all of you sneaker companies today on this video right here to please make more pair of shoes in larger sizes. I can't tell you how many times I've called a sneaker store looking for a size 13 in a dope shoe, and the sneaker store tells me, oh, we only got 1 pair of that size. And then I'll ask them, how many pair of size 10s did you get? Oh, we got like 8 of those. Bruh. Like, do these sneaker companies think big feet dudes like me don't want to look fly? Do they think only small feet dudes want shoes? It baffles me that these sneaker companies send to stores like 10 pairs of size 7, 8, 9s, and 10s. But then when it comes to size 11 and 12, 13, y'all send like 1 or 2. That is like my biggest pet peeve in this sneaker game. And because there's not a lot of pairs of big sizes going to these stores, I gotta resort to the resale market to get shoes. For instance, this sneaker right here. The retail for this sneaker was $180. To get this shoe on the resale market, I had to pay $260. All because each one of these stores only got like 1 or 2 pairs of a size 13. You wanna know what I call that? Unfair. When I see some of my homies that I know have small feet complaining about not being able to get a shoe, I don't feel bad for them at all. Since they're sending like 10 pairs of your sizes to stores, there's no reason for you not to get your hands on that shoe. You were just pretty much lazy because there was plenty of pairs for you to get. But when I get my hands on a size 13 of a sneaker release, I feel like I should be put in the Sneaker Game Hall of Fame because getting a size 13 in a rare and coveted sneaker is a hard task. I am praying to the sneaker guys that in the near future that they kind of even out that playing field just a little bit. Give us big feet dudes the same chance of getting a dope sneaker that y'all give these small foot dudes. I promise y'all, we like dope sneakers too, bruh. Now, having a big foot does have its advantages, but having a chance to get a dope size 13 sneaker isn't one of them. But enough about all that. We got a dope sneaker right here in this Ottoman, and I hope y'all are excited to take a look at this sneaker as I am. Without further ado, let's take a look at this sneaker. Now, like I said before, the first time I saw the pictures of this sneaker, I knew I had to get my hands on these joints. As I've said before in previous videos, the Air Max 97 is by far my favorite Nike model. With this being the 20th year anniversary of the Air Max 97, I knew I was going to have to save a lot of money to get all the dope 97s that were going to come out this year. This sneaker right here is probably the dopest 97 that has come out so far. Let me go ahead and get this sneaker out the box. Oh my God. And this right here is a Nike collab with Skepta on the Air Max 97 Ultra. One thing I can say about this sneaker right here is that it is a beauty. You ever seen a sneaker that when you take it out the box, it's so clean that it gives you the stank face? Ew. This joint is nasty. I know I spent way over retail on this sneaker, but hey man, I feel like it was worth it. You already know the main feature of this sneaker is that iridescent upper. It almost looks like you pour water on an oil stain in a parking lot or something like that, and it gets like that rainbow look. When I see this sneaker, that's exactly what I see. The chameleon-like look of this sneaker is something that'll turn heads from a mile away. I even love the green hits on this sneaker. It kind of gives it that extra pop that this sneaker needed. You have the green hits right here on the paneling underneath the Nike symbol, and you also have kind of like that lime green, iridescent green in the air unit on the bottom of the shoe. With this being an ultra model of the Air Max 97, the paneling on the upper of the shoe is a little bit different. It's more of a welded technology. The transition from the leather to the nylon material is not as exaggerated as it is on the normal Air Max 97 model. If you don't know by now, Skepta is a popular grime artist over in the UK. His whole inspiration behind this sneaker was the Nike Air Max that came out in 1999. I'll throw a picture up of that sneaker just so you can see what Skepta kind of got his inspiration from and how he translated that look over to this Air Max 97. If there's one bone I had to pick with this sneaker, it's most likely going to be the material they use for this iridescent upper. If you look at that toe capping right there, that looks like it is primed and ready to crease. And I haven't even put this shoe on yet. I'm not really tripping about that because I actually wear my shoes. I don't plan on reselling this shoe, so a little creasing is not going to bother me at all. But for you resellers out there, that right there might be a stickler. Another touch that I like to this sneaker is on the insole of the shoe. You have the SK standing for Skepta on the classic Air Max symbol that Nike used back in the day. Another thing that's kind of bothering me about this sneaker, even though it's not a deal breaker, is that it only came with one pair of laces. With this being a special collab, I would have wished Nike would have threw in like at least one or two more pair of laces. Maybe an iridescent pair that would match this upper, or shit, I don't know, a lime green pair that would match the accents on the air bubble or something. Not saying the black pair is bad looking at all. It definitely goes with the shoe. I just wish Nike would have gave us just like a little more options to play with. You feel me? And that pretty much sums up this Skepta Air Max 97. In my opinion, this sneaker is by far the best Air Max 97 to come out so far this year. It's only September, so I'm pretty sure Nike is going to push out a few more dope Air Max 97s to round out the year. But it's going to be a tall order to top this one. On the scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this sneaker an easy 9. Mainly because in 1999, I had the Nike Air Tune Max. Having this sneaker in my hand is kind of a bit of nostalgia. Tell me what y'all think about this sneaker down in the comment section. Are y'all liking it? Are you not liking it? Did you get your hands on a pair? If you didn't get this pair on release day, you already know this sneaker is sold out, and the only way to get your hands on it is the resale market. The sneaker retail for $180, but I'm seeing retail right now between $230 and $260. In my opinion, I don't think paying $250, $260 is a bad price for this sneaker. I'm almost positive the resale value for this sneaker will keep increasing over time. But like I said before, I ain't got no plans on reselling this. This is going on my foot ASAP. If Nike keeps coming out with heat like this for the rest of the year, I'm all in, bruh. And this is the Nike and Skepta collab on the Air Max 97 Ultra. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up, smash that like button for me. And if you haven't already, definitely subscribe. And when you subscribe, be sure to hit that little bell button next to the subscribe button so when I post something on YouTube, you get it first. Once again, I am DJ Swavor. This was another episode of Ottoman Box Openings. And until next time, peace.